So we understand what our problems are in the way of money and how it influences politics, but do we understand what our role is? Does everybody understand? I'm going to start at the end of the Gore speech and work our way back to the beginning and through the middle of it and through this book, because the end of the speech is going to give you hope. And so I want to give you hope at the beginning, because it is up to you, and that is the be-all, end-all. That is really the solution to every problem that we face. It's up to an informed citizenry. It's up to an educated electorate. And, of course, there are forces at work constantly to dumb us down. Number one, our media. Number two, the lack of public discourse, the lack of information sharing, this most secretive administration in the world, ours, the repression of the people, so that even subtly you're starting to believe that you're being wiretapped. You're starting to believe that your email is being looked at. I have gotten emails from people that wanted to send me a joke but thought it was safer to send the joke over IM than it was through their email server. I mean, it's just really creepy. These are the subtle influences that are making our lives bizarre and un-American. So let's start at the end of Al Gore's speech so that you'll have hope and understand that the solution to our problem is exactly you.
There is yet another constitutional player whose pulse must also be taken and whose role must be examined in order to understand the dangerous imbalance that has accompanied these efforts by the executive branch to dominate our constitutional system. We, the people, collectively are still the key to the survival of America's democracy. We must examine ourselves. We, as Lincoln put it, even we here, must examine our own role as citizens in allowing and not preventing the shocking decay and hollowing out and degradation of American democracy. It is time to stand up for the American system that we know and love. It is time to breathe new life back into America's democracy. Thomas Jefferson said, "An informed citizenry is the only true repository of the public will."
An informed citizenry. And how is our media serving us to inform us about the candidates in this upcoming 2008 election, which they can't talk about enough or early enough? Here's the conversation from Hardball.
Can I ask you a gender question, Anne-Marie?
You may.
Does he have sex appeal? I'm looking at this guy, and I'm trying to figure out the new order of things and what works for women and what doesn't. Is this guy got some sort of it thing going for him that I should notice? Gene, do you think there's a sex appeal for this guy, this sort of mature, older man? You know, he looks sort of seasoned and in charge of himself. What is this appeal? Because I keep hearing star quality. Like, Matt, can you smell the English leather on this guy, the aqua velvet, the sort of mature man's shaving cream or whatever, you know, after shave? Do you smell that sort of a little bit of cigar smoke, a little bit, you know, whatever?
Thompson's a smooth character. He likes to smoke cigars.
Oh, my God. So we're down to, let's not see that, who cares that Fred Thompson is a lobbyist? Let's sniff the candidates. That's how we'll make our decision and choose that. Let's just smell them. What is with Chris Matthews and his affinity for the cod piece and the aqua velva? I mean, there were junior high school girls who could give him advice about how not to be so freaking shallow. But that's your media. Let's just sniff our way to a candidate.
The Randi Rhodes Show. Radio only smarter. This is Air America Radio.